Texas, no weather to speak of, sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Darnold. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
On 1st down, Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Darnold now to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Throwing again is Darnold. That's caught. It's Shi Smith. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. So they give up the completion there. But defensively, Charles, you're going up against a quarterback here who's had some moments, but really a lot of ups and downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost. Bring some people at him, a couple extra guys in the pocket, see if he can handle it. The second thing, you want to make him think. Show him one look, go to another, disguise a few things, make him throw into what you call your defensive traps, and try and make some good plays on the ball and get a few takeaways.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT.
Hey. 4 down. Right 38. Come on, baby.
2nd down and 10, Darnold. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead, and as a result, they're set up first and goal.
Darnold to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Osa Odighizuwa in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw is Darnold. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Touchdown Panthers. DJ Moore. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 33 yards that time.
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
That is caught by Anderson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. On the ground, McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Now Darnold on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Geronimo Allison. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. after the touchdown. Here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14's the mic. 14's the mic. Yo.
Darnold a sneak. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now Darnold keeps it. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Sam Darnold. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time when they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Kill. Then we're going to 53. Gun.
Throwing, Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
There we go. 25's the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Kill. 27. Kill. Turn up.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Darnold. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, Darnold. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace. Maybe.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Brown able to get in there and drop him behind the line. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. I got you. I got you.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Right here, right here.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His 1st catch, good for 16 and a 1st. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. 7 yards, the pickup there.
I think that was a pretty good read right there. They caught him in zone defense and went to the hitch. And because they're in zone, that creates a natural space between the defenders and the receiver, able to get it to him quickly and let him get upfield.
Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Cooper's 1st catch and good for a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
I'm on. Hey, 25 the mic.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
I'm going back to you. Hey, 25 the mic.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now here's Pollard into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Dak Prescott, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
That's what I'm talking
So we
about.
come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
A first down throw for Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And he's taken down inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against...
Touchdown! And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Hey, pick your game up. Here we go.
Darnold. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. Now they are going for it. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. 25 the mic. Here we go. 46. Hey, man up, D. Man up. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in. Go. Get 46.
On first and 10, Prescott.
Watch the sled.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here we go. 46. Here we go. Hey, 25. 26.
Here's Prescott.
It's going to be a long day.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 24. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 36 yards. Christian McCaffrey, the complete package. He's got the power, the hands, the agility, and he certainly also has the speed as evidenced there.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Watch one. Hey. 18, Mike. 18. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you.
Here's Darnold. Buying time to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Hey. 18, Mike. 18. Watch the blood. 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 Blood. Watch 18. 18's the mic. Brilliant. VsEli.
Second down and goal. Darnold eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer, and likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here.
Watch 18. 18's the mic. Here we go. Mike 18. Mike 18. I'm not ready. Watch 18.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line, give that quarterback.
Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Mike 2.
Prescott now.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Defense wins championships, baby. Choose the mic.
Prescott from the gun.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Check, check. Hey, 25.
To the air again, Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. 1st down, Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Flush to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
That is caught by Lamb. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
That's it, baby. Watch 18. 18's the mic. Don't get nothing.
On 2nd and 9. Darnold flushed out right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
18's the mic. Mike 18, Mike 18. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Darnold on 1st down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Darnold from the red zone now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Geronimo Allison with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Prescott looks to throw on 1st, eluding the pressure right. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Prescott. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Hey, 25 the mic. We're going 25 the mic. Hey, that's good.
Here's Dak. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Hey. You got three. Three down. Mike 38. Let's make it.
And Darnold wants to throw the football.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Mike 38.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Single the slot.
On 2nd and very short, Darnold. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. The 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He goes to Lamb again. This time he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike, 2. Watch 2. Watch 2. Coming to you. Coming to you.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.